Hello, 8th grade. It's time for our lab stations. So as always, you can click on just one of these computer screens and it will take you to the lab station that you need to complete. Now let's take a look. So you're going to do watch it. You're going to answer these 3 questions. Read this article on the left, put what these words mean. It will help you so much in assessment if you do that. Do not cut and paste answers there either. You need to make sure that you are typing in answers. Cutting and pasting will really affect your grade. Here, you're going to answer your 3 questions from your Read It Molecules questions. Now, you're going to look at this compound. This talks about counting the number of elements by looking at only the capital letters. And then the coefficient tells you there are 2 of these molecules there. So we had the coefficients in red, the element symbols are in black, and the subscripts are in blue. So now you're going to organize it. You're going to pull these boxes over and put them under the correct one. So count the number of atoms, count different types of atoms. How many elements does it have? So these boxes will go here. Now, Explore 2, you're going to look here again at the first compound. You're going to answer questions 1 through 4. Now, Explore number 3. It says if the molecule is in parentheses, each element needs to be multiplied by the subscript. We talked about this when we went over the notes. So tell in the left how many hydrogen atoms there are, how many magnesium, total number of atoms. Don't forget, you need to pay attention to these parentheses. Explore number 4. Try card number 3 on your own. How many sulfur atoms are there? How many oxygen? How many total atoms are there? Pay attention to your subscripts and pay attention to your parentheses and pay attention to your coefficients. Research it. You're going to go to this website. You are going to calculate the total number of atoms and the total number of elements, both for bleach, Alka-Seltzer, chalk, and so on. Make sure you put total number of atoms and elements for all of it. And don't just put a number. Put atoms or even an A equals and then E equals. If you just put 2 numbers here, I will mark every one of these wrong. So make sure that you are labeling your answers. Illustrate it. You're going to draw a model with shapes to represent the total number of atoms in this equation. So you can just put little circles in. So make sure when you do this, you go here, you shape, you circle, and make a circle. Okay? And you need to make sure all your sulfur atoms are the same color, all your oxygen atoms are the same color. You have oxygen here and oxygen here. So you're going to draw a model with shapes to represent the total number of atoms here. There's not necessarily one way to do it. I'm interested to see what you'll do, and I'm looking forward to seeing your illustrated. Do not skip this. This will be worth quite a few points today. Write it. Answer 1. Explain how to count the number of elements in a compound. How to count the number of atoms in a molecule that has parentheses. And explain how the total number of atoms are different from the total number of elements in a compound. Assess it. Only put the correct letter. Please do not put a number in the answer. The correct letter. Here, this goes back to your Write It, where you wrote those great notes about your vocabulary so that you can put the correct answer in the correct space. I suggest you read it back to yourself when you're done to make sure it makes sense. Challenge it. You are required to do one of the challenges. Let's take a look at them. The first one is you can go to this quizzes and answer the 20 questions. Log your score on the lab sheet. Challenge it. Research. You can research how hydrocarbons form, and how they become the building blocks of life. You're really looking at amino acids. Create an informational poster to explain what you've learned. You must include a minimum of one image. If you're going to do that, you can actually just put a box over this whole area and put your information there, or you can upload a picture if you so choose. You can write a quiz, and I would ask that you guys stop just writing over these boxes. Please insert a shape, insert a box over this and write over that, please. Challenge it here. You can make a crossword puzzle. Just give me the link to your crossword puzzle. You do not have to cut and paste pictures in. Put the link here. Just put a text box right here and put the link here for it. If you have any questions, as always, please let me know. Have a great day.